typical VC projects that has what I call Ponzi-nomics. Optimism, basically $500 million. Do you want to invest in Optimism at slightly under 5 billion FDV? Optimism is overvalued. Great technology, but from a deep value investing perspective, as we mentioned, overvalued. And I will show you why. So you have an FDV of 4.7 billion with a market cap of under 240 million. Only 5% of the tokens are liquid. So that means 95% of the tokens have yet to hit the market. That's an incredible amount of selling pressure. That's inflation, basically. That's huge inflation. While it's good to technology, it's overvalued. It's one of those typical VC projects that has what I call Ponzi-nomics. They have a very low float or supply that's liquid to make the price pump up a lot. So while it's good, I don't really see how it's going to do well when you have 95% of the supply that's going to be introduced as selling pressure. Because of that, to me, this is a wait and see approach. Put it on your watch list, trade it maybe based on technicals, but as a long-term investment, I don't see how it's going to do well with bad tokenomics. Please smash the like button, subscribe, share this video with a friend, helps spread the word. Right, so looking at the competition, so we have Ethereum, of course, number one. Binance Smart Chain, centralized. I would ignore that. Polygon, 1 billion. Arbitrum, almost a billion. Avalanche, 850 million. Optimism, basically $500 million. Phantom, slightly under $500 million in terms of TVL. Let's compare all these different projects from a valuation perspective. All right, so we have Optimism. 5% of the tokens are liquid with almost slightly under $5 billion valuation. So let's compare, let's say, if we go to smart contract sectors and we go to FTV, we sort by FTV. And so you have all these different competitors. So the question is, do you want to invest in Optimism at slightly under 5 billion FTV, knowing that 95% of the supply has yet to hit the market? Or do you want to invest in these other L1s? And maybe even some other L1s that are undervalued, that have better tokenomics. Harmony is an L1, 200 million FDV. Pretty much most of the tokens already liquid, already trading out there. So it has a very low inflation schedule. So if we take these numbers here, 93% of the tokens are already out there in the market. So only 7% versus 95%. Now, obviously, you also have to look at the actual ecosystem growth and the on-chain data. But I think if both are equal, this has deep value versus Optimism. Optimism could be the better technology, but I just think right now it's way overvalued based on the inflation, because the returns for Optimism have to justify the 95% of tokens that have to hit the market, that huge inflation schedule. And I don't think the returns justify that. That's why it's overvalued in my book.